I want y'all to know, man, I picked these emails out of a batch of a whole lot of emails, man. I just tried to bring the most flamboyant, the most bizarre. Bear with me. A bitch from Los Angeles writes to Boss Mac. She says, Boss Mac, I'm a bitch out here living my life and having money. I have all of my own shit. As a matter of fact, my people got paper. Here's my situation and scenario. I'm a bitch with a preference for street niggas, which is some dumb shit, but I just do. This dude I fucks with, who's like my main for now, is in the weed game, which really ain't shit, but he do be having color money. Sometimes I help the nigga out by delivering money and kush to certain niggas. He was about to send me to handle some business the other day with a nigga that I already know, and this nigga makes a big production talking about, don't be having no conversation with that nigga. Just drop the package off and leave. No, this ain't no high espionage shit. And this nigga, the way he said that shit to me was in a real strong tone. And they had a bitch like me. A bitch like me hadn't heard that before. So a bitch like me was offended. I went on and did that shit for him, but it bothered me. This nigga was cool all the way up until that shit. Am I tripping? I feel like this nigga is insecure. I hope y'all understood that long ass shit. Okay. So basically you have a bitch with a nigga that went off on her before she went into the presence of another nigga that he perceived as some type of threat. Okay. In my book, in my opinion, that's always a violation to show insecurity like that in front of a bitch. Whenever, like, if you have already been sending your bitch out to do shit, your bitch is touching money and whatever. I mean, you gotta be confident. You gotta know that she gonna do the right thing. Cause when you do that, you showing like a fear, like something can be taken from you. When really, it's all, I mean, you hold a bitch without holding a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to be like, go do this, and the bitch know not to over flirt or to have excessive conversation. And then when a nigga come in a harsh tone, like a nigga talking big, he ain't never did that before. See, a bitch pointing out that you now doing, you now on uncommon ground. You ain't been doing that. You ain't been checking a bitch like that. So where's this coming from? See, a bitch might even perceive like you been getting coached by a nigga or something, like, man, tell that bitch this or something. I mean, it's just bad, man, when you jump out of character, man. Bitches be noticing everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So even you having this, sending this word out to me is bad, because now you doubting a nigga. Now you're gonna be checking for the next lapses and the next lapses in the motherfucker's insecurity. So if it was me, when I'm sending bitches out, I'm not worried about, I'm not worried about that type of shit. If I'm sending a bitch out with obviously you sending a bitch out with racks. If you sending a bitch out like that, You have to already know. You feel me? So, you know, that's just my... Hootie, how you feel about that shit, man?
Hey, so I rap and shit, right? And we be having bitches that you know they gonna get hollered at. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's just a natural... It's better for you not to even bring it up. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the bitch gonna autopilot herself if that's your bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
If your bitch got 100,000 followers, every time she put up a picture, it's 20,000 motherfuckers that will come fuck right now, buy her whatever she want. You know what I'm saying? And this bitch know this and you know this. But she wanna fuck with you. So as long as she made that decision, bro, you gotta like roll with the decision she made. Don't try to like, you know what I mean? Cause you gonna push a bitch to, you know what I mean? You feel me, boss man, cause we fuck with those type of ladies.
Hey man, I feel like, you know, it's just it's different type of niggas out here, man. It's niggas that just really like put the handcuffs on a bitch, man. Like, I'm happy that y'all niggas do that, cause it's more bitches.
I was just about to say,
when y'all do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna come hang out with you and be her real self.
Yeah, like, oh my God, I feel so free over here. You know, you ain't checking up on me, where I'm at, what I'm... Man, I ain't gonna even get into it, man. Y'all niggas be out there on some handcover, bitch. Bitch give you some good pussy, suck your dick, man. You don't want the bitch to leave out the house no more, man. What the fuck, man? What do you want, man?
I said that on a record, a new record I got. I said she can roam free, but she always coming back to me. Said I did it savagely, but she stuck with me. She wanna take it off in the office of my company. Like, hey, that shit mental, bro. You know what I'm saying?
YG Hootie in this motherfucker, man. I feel you, man.